Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today we're doing another beautiful reading for you Pisces. This is a continuation. We have today and tomorrow left, and then at the end of this week on Sunday we're going to be doing the new moon in Leo and your upcoming week in review. There's always two separate videos on Sunday. They're not like the 40-minute long videos that you have during the week. So just letting you know that in case you were unaware. Alright Pisces, so as we've been doing all week, the oracle card has been flipped the other way so we don't see what it is. It's kind of like a little surprise, you know, like a surprise in the Cracker Jack box if you're old enough to remember that. So we have the Judgment card, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is a really great this is a great spread this way, because I feel that the Judgment card, which we were talking about yesterday, has everything to do with holding yourself accountable and I don't know, resolving issues from the past, because that's what we're looking at yesterday. So that you can, and I feel with the Ten of Cups coming in, is to better fit into your life, right? You've done all of that so that you have a space and a place in your life. And when you have a space and a place, because the Ten of Cups is about more than yourself. The 9 is for the self. The 10 for me is always about you and the people around you. You're getting a greater sense of where you fit in, right? Who you're with. And I think you're really working at that. And I think because we're talking about the crown, this would be at the crown or spiritual, it has reconnected you to guides and your own spirit and even the spirit realm. And you know what? It doesn't matter whether or not you know the names of your spirit guides or not. I needed to put that in there because you find out about them when you're meant to find out. I went through most of my life not knowing that who they were or having talked to them, but I always knew that I wasn't alone. Okay, in the deepest, darkest times of my life, I knew there was a force guiding me, keeping me safe. Honestly, things seemed to happen when they needed to, and I knew there was something bigger happening. So even if you, at this part of your life when you know there's something bigger, or you are in a part of your life where you do know a lot more, just know that you are connecting to that even more today. Okay, you're doing great work with the Eight of Pentacles. This is work that is long-lasting. It's quality work. It's not quantity, it's quality. You're being very focused on what you do, right? Your work is focused and diligent, and you are purposeful. That's the word I'm looking for. You're purposeful in what you are doing. So we're going to look at that now. I'm going to put this card here. Okay, and I feel a connection. Actually, this is the word I would like to, is connection. I wonder if that's what's there. I'm always thinking about what's under there, right? So, a connection. I feel like there's connecting, a connection of some sort, okay? And is there a connection card in this deck? Guess we're gonna have to wait. Oh, the cards just fanned out. Okay. Okay, Pisces, let's see here. The Two of Pentacles. I calmly make the best possible decision. I feel it very connected to the 8 right here. because I feel that it's you adapting and juggling and figuring out exactly what needs to be done to make things happen. Absolutely. I feel that connection to this card very, very deeply. So I feel that everything that you do right now is deliberate, focused, and what was the word I said just before? There, it's gone, right? But it's deliberate. Everything that you're doing is just, yeah. I embrace joyful opportunities. And again, as I said, what is it? Connections? Connections. This is what I'm saying. This is what I feel like, it's a connection, right? You have a connection of sorts. It's coming in. Yeah. Actually, I have that as reconnections as well. So it's get-togethers. This could be parties or whatever, but since we're talking about general meanings here, it could be just a connection to what you need to work in your life, how to move forward in your life, how to, I don't know, it's all about reconnecting to what matters. It's all about connecting to what matters. Honestly, because the middle card is the Ten of Cups, that's what I'm feeling wholeheartedly, that it's with people, with spirit, with everything that matters in your life. Okay? You want to make those connections. And I think that's the important part. I feel that some of us have retracted through the years of making connections with people because of the world we live in and the things we've been through. But I feel that at this, you want to adapt. You want to bring that back in. Nine of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. Beautiful. Look at these beautiful cups coming in. They're so gorgeous. Yeah. And like I said, these cards this week, they feel very zen, right? They feel very like, I trust myself. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. You're trusting the flow of things. You're trusting your guides. You're trusting your path. I feel a lot less apprehension. Okay? Apprehension. I don't feel a lot of apprehension. I have to tell you, you guys, this is a very strange way of being because I'm going through my own stuff this week. And since I do these ahead of time, this will be like a week in the future for me, right? But I'm still I'm still going with the energy like in your past. What I'm doing right now is in your past. And I'm going through something this week while I'm reading about the weeks that are coming. And it feels very odd to be in this space because I feel like there's two very different identities of me coming through here. You know, when the camera goes down, I'm a very tired and, you know, but when I'm here, I feel wonderful. And I have to tell you, I can't wait for this week to come in so that I can feel this energy with you. I don't know if it's the cosmos that's bringing this in, or it's just that time of the year and the planets are aligned just right. But absolutely, I can't wait to feel this way. I'm actually envious right now of this reading and this week. It's been a nice space to come and escape, okay? I'll just say that. It's almost like I'm in a very stormy place, and then I open the door and come here, and it's a beautiful garden with the sun shining. It's the contrast is a little bit. It's kind of spinning my head around. So there, I find clarity through calm, of course, because yesterday, what was I talking about with the King of Cups? This, right? Calm, and putting, you know, pouring from a full cup, right? Right? Absolutely. I trust in the flow of life. I embrace joyful opportunities. I calmly make the best possible decision, and I find clarity through calm. It's all kind of just connecting together. It's all beautiful. And you see it here. You see, look at the purple into the greens, into the blues, into the yellows. It's just kind of just all flowing together, right? One more? Why not? Why not? I'm supported and never alone. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is usually a card of feeling alone. But in this deck, it does not. And I like the sentence because it's almost like saying, Pisces, that you know now you're never alone. And I think talking about spirit, like I began with that, right? I just finished talking about that. Just finished saying that you may not even have met him. You may not even know the name, but you've always known that you're not alone. And I feel that that's true. Think of the worst time in your life when you finally seen the light. Don't you feel like something, a force bigger than yourself, was guiding you out of it? And that is the essence of spirit right there, okay? That's the open door that gets presented to you in life to let you know that you truly are not alone, that you do have support, okay? Look at this four. It's interesting being presented with. I've never seen that one, but that's kind of cool. Look at this queen. She is so happy with everything that's happening, right? She is now just enjoying herself. She has such a joyful demeanor. Looks like she's about to play with a cat. I feel this is you again, Pisces, okay? I feel that it's leading up to joy. The key is joy. I know it sounds oversimplified, but it really is. If it's not bringing you joy, then it should be really looked at to see if there's something you need to learn from it. But if you're constantly stuck in that feeling and it's not joy, it may be time to really, I don't know, question that, right? It's time to question that, Pisces. Like, I know there's stuff that it's going to be a chore. But if you don't feel a sense of accomplishment after you've done it, and it's always a sense of, like, feeling like it's holding you down, it's time to look at that. You see, with the moon here that I'm seeing, is I always feel a sense of confusion. You see the dog and the wolf, they're looking here at the crab and the moon. I feel that it's, if you look at them, they almost look like they're trying to figure out what's going on. And I think that's what the big thing is here. It's like, what is going on here? What is happening? It's that sense of confusion that you are clarifying, that you're bringing into light. Is this a go with the flow moment? Is this something I need to learn something from? Or is it just something that's confusing me into making it believe that it's good? We often confuse, was it, a sense of purpose for an accomplishment. And I'm going to clarify that. In other words, is we think that we need to be always struggling uphill. That's the only way to go. Okay? That's the only way to go. They're reminding me here of the quality work. Make sure that the work that you're doing is quality. Not hard work. Quality work. Okay, because sometimes we confuse quality. There's that Page of Swords again. And again, I feel that sense of confusion coming in. And we have the Star. And she is not pouring yet. Okay, the Star, like the Temperance, you see the pouring of the goblets. She isn't pouring yet. And she's got this huge bird on, kind of blocking part of your view. All of this feels like a little bit of confusion coming in. I think the reason they're talking about confusion here, Pisces, is because I feel you have been running after windmills, chasing the wind. Running after windmills, chasing the wind. That's been coming in a lot lately. And I think the big deal here is that when you do that, you separate yourself from the rest of the world. You think you are separate from the rest of the world. You get confused for a minute, right? I feel like there's a disconnection to joy, but you make it somehow valid, if that makes any sense. It's like you're saying my sense of purpose and going uphill will get me somewhere. Okay, it's like, get out of my way. I gotta fight this. I gotta make my way through this. And you're disconnecting yourself from everything that's important. And that's the point I think they're trying to make here. That you now know that you need to connect yourself to something more than this. There needs, that word connection is important again. It's the reason why we've been forgiving and letting go of dead weight. Okay? Let go of dead weight. Let go of old beliefs. Let go of, this confusing type deal where you're not sure. Even with her, I feel like she's going, what am I supposed to do now, right? What am I doing now? What you're doing is you're clearing things out, right? You're figuring out, what do I do here? But you have to be calm and you have to look at it purposely. Purposely. Absolutely. Yeah. Again, it's picking from that. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. Again, the Temperance card. Yes. Okay. She's filling her cups. She's filling her cup. That's great. That's great. Yeah. Putting a star in the lantern. Putting the light in. Filling your cup. Picking your goals, your purpose. Absolutely. This is it. Okay? You're clearing all of that up. These are the cards that they mean something. This is all about you doing the action. This is this right here. This is this right here. This is you doing the action. Finding your way. It's great. It's great. This says it all. Yeah. Putting everything in place that needs to be put in place. Finally. Okay? Yeah, finally. I love these cards. I love those cards. I even feel like just taking... I'm going to take them out because I like them. I want them. And I'm going to... Okay. Even next one after that. The fish going into the... Of you. Okay? And then there's a celebration. So I'm going to leave that one there, but I'm taking these out. These are staying out. Look at this. It all represents you receiving or getting something that you need. Right? You're building up the connections. Is the Spirit giving you? And is this the cosmos giving you? Is this the planet giving you? Like, this is all just doing it. This is all just doing it. Alright, so these are going right here. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Alright, Pisces, are you ready to... Let's take a look at this card. Let's take a look at this card. Oh, now I'm super curious with all of these that come out. I'm super curious. Can't say curious. Curious? Why can't I say this word? Curiosity. Okay. So, here we go. 3, 2, do you know what it is? 1.5, 1. Community. 8. Oh no. Oh, really? Oh, jeez. Okay, so my word was connection, and then the word is community. Connecting to your community. Yep. Yep. Okay. So let's take a look at the word community. Let's see what it has to say. Well, so far we're doing pretty good there. Okay, so belonging. Being seen and understood by others. Like-minded connections. Oh, connections. Yes. Okay. Sense of family and friendship. Yeah, right there. Family and friendship. And knowing your place in the world. Yes. Okay, it's all yes, yes. Okay, so could signal a new affiliation to a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful in our families, communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Okay, so it's a sense of belonging, of kinship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you're part of a spiritual community, or artistic one. Perhaps you're in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. Joy. Yes. Okay. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. The contribution may small as showing up or as large as becoming a leader. No matter your position in the group, your presence is needed. The relationship is discovering the essential qualities that you share with others, and perhaps of those you don't share. Yeah. There are times when you follow and the other person leads. There are times when you lead, the other follow. This is learning the importance of a proper dance between you and others. And that everybody has flaws, and that's part of the dance. And also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. And that's what I was saying here, the confusion, right? There was confusion at one point. Absolutely. Okay. You're in a perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be. Together. And they're also talking how you can reap much more abundance when you're with like-minded people, right? What can you contribute and what can you get from it? So it's a give and take, absolutely. When you do the give and take, you will get a lot more from it. So there you go. Yeah, that's kind of perfect there, Pisces. It works for me. It works for me. Does it work for you? It works for me. Community connection. There you go. There's the connection to community. Okay, I'm taking a drink because I'm parched. Pisces. I'm hoping that you're having a very good week. Like, honestly. I hope this week has brought you a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment, that you are feeling as good as these cards are feeling to me, that you are seeing the connection, and that you're feeling a sense of community, okay? Even if it's just here, okay? So, write to your community, like, put a comment down there, and, I don't know, let us know what's going on with you, okay? Send a thought, share a thought, whatever you would like, okay? All right, Pisces, you're starting to hear my bunster in the background. I've got to clean some of her stuff. I'm in the process of building her own little mansion here, so. Ace of Swords. Victory. Victory is mine. Absolutely. Ace of Swords is not only victory, it's also a breakthrough. It's also a fresh perspective, a realization of sorts. It's also very seeing the truth, clarity, moment of aha, whatever you want to call it. You're really understanding how everything is working together. Well, I am, especially with these beautiful cards. They are definitely working together to paint a beautiful, beautiful picture, Pisces. Okay? Two of Pentacles, yet again. And this time it says juggling. Okay, I'm going to put it beside the other one. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're creating a life of figuring out how to balance it out. I feel that you may have been one way or the other for a long time. In other words, you've been giving all of yourself, or just hermiting all of yourself, or there's been an imbalance of some sort. And now you're trying to figure out how to put yourself back out there, on how to connect with the right people. What's that word that's not connection? It's like, it's not marketing, it's networking. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. You're networking with other people. Seeing how that's playing out. I love the 2 as well, because I feel we've seen it in the Temperance and this one here, and as well in the Temperance in this card as well, right? You just keep trying to fill those containers to make them balance out, because you've learned that balancing things out between your feminine and your masculine is truly the way to it, to get you to where you need to go, right? To figure out. The World, Angel of Success. Ah, I'll take that. I'll take all those bright colors too. Okay? So yeah, absolutely. My beautiful Pisces. You're in it to win it, and I feel that you are winning. You feel very much like you're winning this week. You feel like you are on the top of the world. You feel very secure in what you're doing. You feel like you can reach this completion. You can integrate what you've learned. Okay? And that you really got a lot of quality stuff from the lessons that you've learned. And that you're able to implement them in your everyday life. And the life that you're building for yourself going forward. Yeah. Seven of Wands. Challenges. Yeah, because it come out underneath the moon right here, I feel that it has been a little bit of a challenge. I feel that these cards right here are the challenges where you got a little confused on the way, trying to figure out what was real and what wasn't. And they're telling me the funny part is that you've realized that things that were real are the things you thought weren't before. You know, you always thought that the real things were the things that you were living through every day. You know, the challenges of people putting you through it, you know, it's going, that's real. Instead of this stuff is going, well, I need to sit here and breathe, and taking 5 deep breaths really just completely made me feel so relaxed and cleared my head. And you thought, how can breathing make me feel better? It's that kind of thing, right? It's those things that now you will put a lot more stock into the things that are maybe not everyday things. Although, you know, I say that, but there's a lot more of it going around now. But just go back 10 years. This stuff was like, you know, people go, stress is a killer, and here's a pill. Not sit and take 5 deep breaths when you feel stress and see how much better you feel after. That wasn't a prescription. It is now a prescription. Okay? People are realizing that they can stop the madness. As what was it, Susan Powder in the 80s? Stop the insanity, or was it the 90s? Stop the insanity. We can stop the insanity, and we can do it rather quickly and without pills, if we really try. Okay? Sometimes it's harder than others, but generally for a basic knowledge, it really works well. It does. If you can get yourself out of a situation and really take yourself in hand, you can meet up with these challenges. Okay, but a lot of the times you have a lot of things that have been, a lot of things. I hate it because it's so vague. But there are things that happen that you just, that have caused a confusion. Where you thought the truth was the truth, but it really wasn't. It was just a version of the truth that was being followed at the moment, right? It's a story that everybody bought, and everybody did. That's how trends happen, right? Everybody buys into it, and then becomes, right? And then somebody has control over it. So, absolutely. When you are finally able to just take a moment and realize that the world is a lot about control, when you're able to release that and go after what you want instead, okay? The clarity, the light, the goals, filling your cups, letting your cup be filled, filling your cups. You start realizing there's a lot more going on, and you can connect back to a source that's so much stronger than the crap that you've been hearing or listening to. Yeah, I know. All right, so I'm going to pull from the After Tarot. While I'm shuffling, Pisces, make sure to put a like on this video. This actually helps my channel a lot. I found out because a lot of the times, you know, they say, oh, it doesn't matter how many. It does. It actually does. It's like a way for YouTube to know that you've engaged with this video, that you've listened to it, that you liked it. Okay? Alright, so you have the 8. Yeah, so I feel that the progression of what you're doing is actually getting a lot better. And I wanted to add this. I didn't do it this week when it came out. But you've turned this 8 into a 9. And it's not the 9 of Wands. It's a good 9. The 9 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. Okay? You've added speed. You turned this 8 into a 9. That's good because you've added your bow and arrow to it. Okay? Yeah, I like this one. This one is, it makes me feel. You've speeded up the process just in all the work that you've done. And look at all the beautiful creative stuff that is happening here. The swan now has little swans. And this, again, they're telling me comes back to the fact that I mentioned that when harvest time is, which we are in August and September and October, all times of harvest, at least around here. This is when you start really cashing in on everything. So is this the beginning of you cashing in? It could be. Your feeling of abundance certainly could contribute to all of that. But definitely, you are feeling like you feel like things are coming to life, okay? Because of the nurturing. And I told you, the Queen of Pentacles, this is her cousin or niece or whatever you want to call her. The Queen of Pentacles has been one of the major source of energy that's been contributing to the readings this week. You feel very nurtured. There you go. So you have the beautiful 6 of Wands coming in. And see, you're wearing it, but you're also contributing. And I love the masculine and feminine being represented. It's almost like now the masculine is giving back to the feminine. Thank you for helping me in here. I couldn't have done it without you. See, I like that. The ego's out of it. It's not just somebody sitting up on their horse. It's somebody also going, look, I couldn't have done it without you, right? So it's, again, that community card is coming in, right? It's saying I couldn't have done it without spirit. I couldn't have done it with the people who taught me the lessons of not wanting to be in the situations that I wanted. The people who supported me in the situations that I wanted to be. Everything is kind of working together to have gotten you there, okay? And there's the King of Pentacles, just talking about the Queen of Pentacles and you know, the cousin. It's, again, a pair that's together, and it's coming in. It's the abundance, okay? It's almost like the abundance at will, okay? Because this bull is like, almost like leaning down in honor. Like, you know, I bow to the King of Pentacles. I feel that's kind of coming in too. It's like, it abundance is waiting to come to you. It's coming towards you, and it's good. It's just good. It's good, Pisces. Okay. So one more, and I think I'll pull a few charms, because I didn't do it yesterday. But I'm going to do it today. Ta-da! Yeah. So this actually came in this way, so I'm going to leave it like that. In this case, he made a choice. But I think it's about more than just a choice. I think that the choices are just there for you, period, Pisces. Okay? The transformation has occurred. You have made your choices in the things that you do want. But it's not that the other choices are gone. Because in this way, when it's turned around, here he's turned his back, he's moving away. I feel that in this one, when it's reversed, it's just saying that you've, by doing all of this work, you've actually made choices that's going to open up more choices, more abundance for you. Okay? Yeah. And in return, the page, the three cards on this on this side is the King of Swords. Okay, and I feel this is all giving back. These, as these were receiving and grabbing, this is about giving back. Okay? The sword's been planting on the ground. Like, you know, I've brought clarity, but now I'm sharing it. The other one is about the Magician and all the tools now floating up to be used. And again, with the Page of Cups, you had, you know, the fish being brought, the opportunity being brought in, and now the opportunity going out. I feel that it's just you stretching out beyond your capabilities, right? It's community, it's connection. It's a give and take. It's the feminine and masculine, and it's all working out in the same way. All right, let me grab my my beautiful. Tell me to go deep. Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Okay. So what do I have here? I have Pisces. Well, no surprise there, Pisces, because I have so many of you here. I had the page and the page and the page, and you have all these water bearers, right? So I feel that and this is intuitive, okay? So definitely, if it's trying to tell me this is a Pisces reading, well, yeah, we knew that. We knew that was coming. And this is a starfish, okay? Something that's also in the water. So I'm going to leave it for now, but I mean, it's kind of obvious for what it is. And it says, and every lair from fair sometimes declines. And every lair from fair sometimes declines. Okay, let me see what that means. Wow, okay, what does that mean? Every lair from fair sometimes, oh, it's here. So I'm not the only one who's asked this question. Is a line from Shakespeare's Sonnet 18. Fair. Okay, so everything beautiful about fair. Alright, let's see, is embodied. Am I going to get something out of here? I think it's about losing the beauty from the outside. I'm not sure there. The outward appearance of the face as compared with the sun. It could have two meanings, yeah. So I think this is talking more, so now that I know, this is talking about, yeah, beauty. B. The letter B. Beauty. This is talking about outward beauty. Okay. I think it goes deeper than that, Pisces. I think it's more speaking about the fact that it is speaking of finding the internal. Okay, it's less about the beauty, but it's more about the internal you that you've been looking for. The discovery of what I was talking about there, that confusion, right? I was talking about confusion, right? Right here, the moon. You confused what was with what wasn't. And what was something external out of you, what people were doing. Everybody's doing it, so you considered it truth. You considered it to be beautiful, right? Just like for years and years and years, when in the 80s, when I saw models on the cover of magazines, I thought that was the description of beauty. I now know that has very little to do with it. Yes, it's maybe the definition of attractiveness physically. It has very little to do with beauty from the internal, right? Beauty comes from within, and that's what I feel this is. And this is your life too. Your meaning and your purpose has come when you found the beauty within, okay? The purpose from your energy within. You have the world here as well. This is, of course, the angel of success, right? We have the world card. Well, it's actually not the world. This is like Saturn, but all I thought is in the cosmos, right? And wasn't I talking about the planets aligning about something? Yeah, so I'm going to leave that here because I don't want to cause any more confusion. But I'm going to put it in the world and the planets. We are part of a long line of a universe that's helping us, guide us to where we need to go. Absolutely. Absolutely, Pisces. So this is quite interesting, and I'm going to let you go with this now. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of my channel. I appreciate wholeheartedly. I appreciate everything. Every time you are here, every day, everyone who comments, I see you every day. If you haven't commented in a while, please do so. I'd love to hear from you. Every once in a while, just throw a yes, an emoji. Let me know that you're here. I'd love to hear from you. And I'm going to let you go with this, Pisces. Tomorrow we're looking at, we're going to wrap up the week. We're going to see the outcome. Very last card. Very last oracle card to look at. It should be interesting. So far, it's been pretty awesome, so I don't see how it wouldn't be. Like I said, I had a peek at the last card. I know that it's blue, and I'm thinking of the Hermit when I see it. But it's like a lantern thing. I've seen it before. So yeah, I have a little cheat sheet on that one, but I promise you it won't affect anything. And here so now you can, if you have the deck, you can go look and see what that card is. Oh, I think I know which one she's talking about. All right, Pisces, I'm going to let you go with this. I'm going to send you a lot of love, light, and blessings, and I will see you tomorrow. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.